I did have no camera angles, it just appeared bugged to see where everyone is. So at the minute, after only 5 minutes of running, then we've got P. Gibbage though. Phil leads Cutler by about 5 seconds. Oh, give me a second. Street manager there. Count for Cutler, has to back out of it. That might put him back in the clutches of Britsberger and P6. Britsberger's getting, I think Britsberger's got damage though. Or is Britsberger? He's obviously slammed it into the wall at some point, and if you get engine damage here, you've got to go all the way around with a broken car. It is effectively race over. If you've done it and there's a car ahead that's done the same thing, that's Cutler, is it? And we've got Obi-Wan, P5, he's carrying a little bit of damage as well. Phil Babbage, oh, looks like he's going around YouTube corner picking up a bit of damage as well. P. Gibbs okay, so is Fubuki. So as you can see, the contact, so Rick and Cutler both carrying little bits of damage. Britsberger's got that big chunk of it. Solfuza's got damage as well, so is Carrington. And Scrabo doesn't have damage, but is right at the back, taking it very carefully. He's not at full throttle, he's at sort of quarter throttle. So Scrabo is employing the tactic of slow and steady wins a race. Fubuki on the other hand doing the exact opposite. He's already on the big old straight. Phil Babbage has gone off there. That might, I think he's got away with getting any damage to his car there. Obi-Wan is gonna chase him down, I should imagine. These of course are the Group 2 machinery, so very fast cars. The downforce on them is a bit weird in the way it works, in that you have to be going fast for the downforce to work properly. So people like these guys, they won't really be having too much downforce. They're not really going fast enough for it to be effective. But Fubuki then starts lap number 2. 7 minutes 36 seconds on the board for a lap number 1 then. He's miles ahead of everybody else. P. Gibb for the time being is P2. He's got 5 seconds over Phil Babbage. It might be wise, P. Gibb, at the minute, just not to over push things too much. Hey Steph, is you alright? I don't know what happened to Johnny, and you know obviously, but I missed it on stream completely. So 27 seconds is the gap now between Fubuki, P. Gibb, Phil Babbage 4.2 seconds behind him, Obi-Wan, P4. Let's have a look at Cutler. Does Cutler come in and get that damage repaired? It's rear downforce, rear wheel, so he'll feel that. Him and Rick will both feel that damage. It might be worth just coming in and getting that sorted out. I think that's what Cutler's going to do. Rick continues, not going to bother. Spun off, easily done here. Very easily done here. Britsberger is definitely going to have to come in and fix that. So Britsberger is championship leader. Oh god, as he spins it. Yeah, Britsberger coming into this is championship leader, I want to say. And he's making a hash of the pit entry there. There we go. Britsberger's in. So he'll come in and get that damage repaired. Soul Food's gonna have to do the same thing, so he's gonna have to come in the pits as well. Carrington, he's gonna have to do the same thing. These guys might have well been wise just going into fuel map 6 for this time, saving a load of fuel just while they're going around slowly anyway. Give them a bit of a chance of some points later on in the race. Meanwhile, someone who's not worrying about any of that nonsense is Fubuki, 31 seconds away in the lead already. If you can escape out of the front and don't get caught up in any carnage. Oh my god, P. Gibbs managed just at the start as well, just at the start of the Nordschleife section, so it's a long lap now for P. Gibbs to carry on with damage. He's got 2 cars behind him that don't have damage specifically and will be chasing him down pretty quickly. And P. Gibbs off again. That damage on the car will be affecting the way the front of it grips and handles and turns. And you can look back from P. Gibbs' car now, that 3-second advantage he had over Phil Babbage has absolutely shrank. And he is now in a little bit of trouble, is P. Gibb. So Phil Babbage and Obi-Wan will be chasing him down. Rick to continue. He's been off again somewhere because he now has no damage at all on his car, so he can start reeling Rick to continue back in again now. Britsberger now, he's got that fitted. Right, he's going... He's got a weird strategy. He's gone on hard tyres. So Britsberger slapped some hard tyres on, and is he just going to try and go long? Just trying to save time in the pits? We'll see what happens with fuel. Fuel's a limiting factor around here, I'd imagine, because it's such a long lap. You need to really get your fuel right. We've got Carrington who's out now as well. So Salt Foods, Carrington, both of these guys now out on fresh tyres and with all their damage fixed. Fubuki is just flying away with it now, 37 seconds to the good. P-Gibb's starting to come under pressure now from Phil Babbage. Let's just go on board Phil's car as P-Gib just puts it off the road again. Phil nice and patient with the overtake there, just didn't absolutely send it round the outside. And Phil actually could have come a cropper there if he wasn't thinking correctly, but he actually, yeah, he did a good job. Obi-Wan's dropped back. Obi-Wan's got damage, big damage for Obi-Wan. My replay button's not working, so I can't replay. What is up with this game? Alright, one sec, I'll just come out of that. Yeah, my replay button's not working at all. So I can't replay anything for you tonight, I do apologise. But at least I've got cameras. Let's ride on board with Fubuki for a little bit. Let's give you a bit of a glimpse. You can see how glitchy the servers are as well. It's not as smooth as it normally is. That is glitchy AF, that is. So even though Fubuki's 40 seconds to the good, you don't get the feeling he's overdriving this too much. There's actually steps of caution being taken in Fubuki's drive tonight. Phil Babbage has been off the circuit, he's got a lot of damage on his car now. I'd love to replay that and tell you what went on, but I can't. Not bitter at all, being glitchy for a while today, totally disconnected Johnny last week when racing. Yeah, it's awful. I don't know what's going on with it, really don't, but we've had to cancel loads of races in the past couple of weeks. Phil Babbage completely avoiding the inside of the carousel. P-Gib seems to be doing the same, both those drivers carrying damage. Obi-Wan has got severe damage to his engine, and Rick to continue, and Cutler can just catch him back up again. You remember Cutler was miles back. Don't get me wrong, Cutler's got some damage on his car. But he was miles back from basically a pit stop back from Rick to continue before. Cutler can now have a look at getting past the Dutchman. Coming down to the carousel. Where does Cutler make that move happen, I wonder? If you're Cutler, do you wait for the guy ahead to make a mistake, or do you try and force the issue somewhere? Let's see these Nissan GTR spitting fire in the night. Cutler's off. Cutler's off. So is Rick. They're all making mistakes tonight. It is in the dark, so you can see the visibility is not bad. It's not impossible to see, but it does make it more difficult. For me, Rick's doing a good enough job considering the amount of damage that there is to that car. I'd imagine he'll probably pit soon, unless he really wants to try and carry it with that damage. Fubuki has no damage on his car yet. It doesn't strike me that he's bothering fuel saving. I don't think he really needs to. He can afford to have a massive off, but if he comes off and gets engine damage, that does totally widen things up a little bit. Fubuki is going to carry on. A slower lap that time around for Fubuki, 7:37. Babbage with his damage. Does he pit this lap? Not too sure, because I don't think P-Gib will bother. I think P-Gib will just carry on. Obi-Wan's definitely going to be pitting. He's going to get caught by Rick to continue very soon as well. Carrington's just got past Soul Foods. So Soul Foods with the engine damage, that would have been a relatively easy overtake for Carrington. He's now 14 seconds behind championship leader Britsberger. Britsberger's on a hard tyre, so he's naturally going to be slower. Carrington's on the super soft, so he's going to have more grip. So that gap currently 12.5 seconds, but I expect that to come down. Cutler's off and with engine damage. Cutler was pushing to get past Rick to continue. Again, can't show you what happened because unless I see it happen, I've no idea what's gone on. But he's got engine damage. Kind of fortunate for Cutler that it's near the end of the lap. This is the main straight now. The pit's pretty much just at the end of this straight, really. We see Rick to continue and Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan with engine damage. Easy overtake for Rick to continue. Puts himself P4 in the race. Obi-Wan won't get caught by Cutler. The next car behind these two is Britsberger. And Britsberger was getting caught at a rate of knots by Carrington. The city's on fresh tyres, fresh rubber and some more motion lotion. Phil Babbage just carried on with all that damage. He's losing time though to Fabuki. I'd imagine Fabuki to come in at the end of this lap. And then we'd probably expect him to try and go to the end from that. Britsberger then, what's his plan? So we're nearly at half distance. Is Britsberger going to try and go long? Be a brave move if he does. Cutler's pit crew then's going to get to work on fixing that Nissan GTR. He's going to drop him into the realms of Britsberger if Britsberger doesn't get past, that is. He's coming down to where the pits are now. Cutler has been released. He's out. His engine's fixed. It only takes like 5 seconds to drop a fresh engine into a Nissan GTR these days. The technological increases that this series has. CRT Carrington then, he's been off again. He's had another excursion onto the grass somewhere because he's dropped a load of time to Britsberger once more. Crosses the line with 13-second deficit over the Dutchman ahead of him. A quick skip through, see how everyone's getting on. Rick to continue then, has a lot of damage on that car still. 40 seconds behind this man P-Gib, running P3 in the race. Phil Babbage P2 in the race at the minute. He's doing a good job out there, is Phil Babbage. He's dropping time to this man, but most people are, to be fair. Fabuki is Fabuki quick. I would expect him in the pits at the end of this lap, although he can come in, get new tyres, go and have a cup of tea and refill his fuel tank, all with time to spare. Well, just at the start of lap number 3 here at the Nürburgring 24 hours for the Voort Cup. We're about halfway through, so that tells you roughly whereabouts we are with this race. Cutler, who's had most drivers have had excursions off the track. Cutler, one of the more recent ones, although quite fortunate for him, out towards the end of the lap. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, you know, at the end of this, I'm just going to go and check out what happened at the start. I'm going to save the replay and go back and have a look. I'm just curious to see what happened. Oh, Britsberger is off. He's got engine damage, and that is at a really unfortunate place. Is that at the start of the lap? What's that? Where is he? Oh, he's left of him. So the championship leader's rage quit. We've gone to Phil Babbage, who's slammed it into the wall. Fabuki is now a full minute ahead of anyone else on circuit. And I'll tell you what, I don't think it's possible to lap someone in a 40-minute race, but Scrabbo's on the start-finish straight. Fabuki is not far off the end of his lap. It is entirely possible that Fabuki could lap Scrabbo here. So Scrabbo, as you can see, taking it very cautiously. He's coming around to start his third lap now. like about John is no matter what, he just keeps going. And I applaud that, in fairness. I absolutely do applaud that. I love how they break this glow in the cold German night air. It really shows just how fast these cars are going and how far they're pushing it under braking. Fabuki does have some damage, so he's got some damage onto his front left area now, so he's had an excursion off the track somewhere. And that lead he had over Phil Babbage has reduced, so Fabuki I'd imagine will pit now. Phil Babbage also has some damage, leads away to P. Gibb. P. Gibbs holds nearly a minute over Rick to continue. Rick to continues 20 seconds over Obi-Wan. This is what I feared happening now. So we've reached a stage in the race where everyone is just miles apart from each other now. There are no cars dueling on track, nothing like that. It is all just gonna be, yeah, just waiting on the next person to crash, I imagine. Is that Rick? I thought that was Rick off the circuit then. No, it wasn't. He's remained on the black stuff. Obi-Wan got some damage now. Long way to go till home as well. It's going to be frustrating times for Obi-Wan. Cutler's 24 seconds behind him. Cutler will catch him. Well, I say will catch him. Cutler's got engine damage himself now. Carrington's got engine damage as well, so this opens it all up for Soulfoods. If Soulfoods has a decent enough lap, he can potentially go up to P5 here. Potentially, anyway. As Carrington has another excursion off into the ball. These Armco repairs at the Nürburgring are famously not cheap. I think the mantra coming into this race is if you can just stay on the track. Saying that, Scrabbo, yeah, he is miles back, but I don't think he's been off yet. He's just took it carefully. Fabuki, the leader, does pit from the lead. He will come back out in the lead as well. He's just going to get a full tank of gas and refuel that car. So he went way over half distance of what I got, so I'd imagine he'd just repeat that. He will just go for a set of super softs. Yeah, there we go. Set of super softs, full tank of fuel, just in case he has to do that extra lap. So he will resume right where he left off. So out he goes, a minute ahead of Phil Babbage. Phil, I'd imagine, will be in now. He'll come and get all that damage fixed, get himself some petrol. That will hand P. Gibb P2, unless P. Gibb pits, of course, which I wouldn't imagine he would. So in comes Phil Babbage. Yeah. So P. Gibb will inherit P2. Rick to continue, who's got all that damage to worry about. He may pit. I think he will. Cutler's limping it round. So he's Carrington. And Soulfoods is now just 7.5 seconds behind. He's been off though with Soulfoods because he's got some damage now. We don't often see these cars run at the Nürburgring. We've got a car off ahead. Because the yellow flags are out. That normally means bad news for somebody, and it's Carrington, in fairness. He's had yet another excursion off the track, and that's pretty bad damage on that Nissan GTR. That is scrap value now, that one. I think there'll be a few drivers thinking ahead, whose idea was this? So Fabuki's probably enjoying his afternoon. I don't know where he goes with the points now. So he's picked up some good results. I'd imagine Fabuki will probably take the title now because Fingy's out. We'll see. I do like that livery on Rick's car. Rick, why is Dark Smoker's logo on there? Where's mine? Oh, it's on the back. There we go, I'll let you off. I'll let you off, mate. So he's getting some damage fixed. Away he goes. Obi-Wan's gonna pit as well. He's get that engine fixed as well for his car. Cutler will come in. Soul Foods, not sure what Soul Foods will do. Pretty bad damage to the front of that car. Carrington will pit as well. Scrabbo's just out for a nice Sunday cruise. Someone who isn't out for a nice Sunday cruise for Buki. He's having a proper go at this. Currently holds the fastest lap, 7:36.0. P Gibbs under the 8-minute mark. No one else has. Oh wait, we've got a bit to continue off. That's at the bottom of the GP section. That'll be cold tyres. That will. Not much track temp here at the Nürburgring tonight. The guys will have to get those tyres warmed up in the GP section. Just hope they're grippy enough by the time they get to the Nürburgring bit. Cutler's also in strife. Oh no. We might actually have some racing breaking out here, ladies and gents. Soul Foods trying to launch onto the back of Cutler's car. Soul Foods with a lot of damage though to the front of it, so he'll suffer with a lot of front downforce now. A lack of front downforce, sorry. But he will have a launch at Cutler's car. Can Cutler do anything about this? Has he got any damage to worry about? Cutler hasn't, and he's on super soft tyres as well, so Cutler should be able to defend to this, but Soul Foods has proved himself to be quite a good driver throughout this series. Just slides one up the inside of Cutler. Oh wait, no, Cutler's fought back at him. And they're going to go side by side. A little bit of short shifting here going on for Cutler. Evening, James. You alright, mate? Group 2's at Nürburgring at night. You know what's happening, mate. Loads of people are stacking it. It's great fun. All over the shop. Cutler's surviving for the time being. Now he's on the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife part of the track. It's not going to be easy for Soul Foods to get past unless Cutler does stack it into a wall. So what Cutler needs to do is just make sure he's got the race in line. He's nailing his apexes and he should be okay. For Buki, meanwhile, 1 minute 5 seconds ahead of every single other person. Oh, P Gibbs off the track. That's going to give Phil Babbage an easy in. And Phil's going off-roading to try and get past him and gets him successfully. So Phil Babbage with a nice move off the circuit. Max Verstappen at COTA 2017, he drove off the circuit to get past Kimi Raikkonen. So that's what Phil did just there. Oh, we got the back end just trying to snap on him a little bit. It's a fast corner, that is. It's coming down towards the carousel. On your brake, you take this right hander. The car wants to bite away from you at the apex. You have to control your ears to slam the throttle down. And down towards the carousel. These cars don't like the inside bit, they get awfully bumpy, so a lot of the guys go on the outside. That's exactly what Phil Babbage has done just there. Rick to continue has engine damage. Obi-Wan's going to be getting past him here. I can't imagine Rick will put up a fight about this one. There is no point. But at the same point, Obi-Wan's got to pick his overtake spot carefully. There we go. Nice and easily done. Soul Foods still carrying that little bit of damage, but is now past Cutler. Cutler, who now has engine damage, has had a stack somewhere. So Cutler's on his outlap and he's got to go all the way around the Nordschleife now with heavy damage. Monsieur Carrington has no damage and is plumbing away quite nicely so far. He will... Oh crap, I don't know what I did there. He will catch Cutler. Whether we'll catch Soul Foods is another matter, I'm not too sure. And then Scrabbo, who is just now starting lap number 4. As Fabuki's coming towards the end of his. So Fubuki is within range of putting a lap on another car, but he's going to come into the pits to get that damage fixed. I think there's some fresh tyres on the car, get that damage repaired, so that buys Scrabo a little bit of time to escape down the road. So in he comes and out he goes. Phil Babbage and mini carousel for Phil Babbage. Pete Gibb not too far behind him at all, but they have a 1.5, well, they have nearly a 2-minute lead over the car in P4, which at the minute is at Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan has a 16-second lead over Rick to continue. He's got 30 seconds on Soul Foods. Cutler now will just hemorrhage time to everybody else. He's got engine damage in P7. I'll have to come in and get that fixed. Carrington P8. He should catch Cutler pretty quick. Let's grab P9. We've got Fubuki out onto the Nürburgring sector as well. Sorry, onto the GP circuit. So whereabouts is Scrabo? So Scrabo's just up the road. I'll just hope these two guys don't have a coming together when they pass each other. GT Sport glitching coming into effect well and truly as well. So I think they'll be on the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife sector. I keep calling it the wrong thing. The Nordschleife sector before Scrabo does get lapped. I'm just waiting for the disconnect to come up because the glitching's just got even worse. Look at that. I'm waiting for it. It's gonna happen, innit? So your daughter better than you at Rocket League? Yeah, but it doesn't take much, does it? I trained, but yeah, you could just give the controller to a monkey and out of pure chance he'll be better than me. So Fubuki is past Scrabo. The glitching's getting that bad, I'm afraid. It's becoming hard to commentate on this. The server issues it could be server issues, could be my internet, but my internet passed the tests, so to speak, so it should be strong enough to watch some, esports. Wow, it's got glitchy. Yeah, it was bad, mate. Really bad. Should have seen it at the start. I didn't have cameras at the start of the race at all. I had nothing. When this one's over, I'll be glad, mate, to be fair, because it's been hard to commentate on this. Because the glitching has just been all over the shop. Missed the first 5 minutes because of it, and then came back and everyone was like a minute apart. So there we go. I think races at the Nürburgring can be good. You can have some good battles here, but it can be quite strategically interesting, especially when you've got these parameters set as well, when you've got tyre wear, fuel wear and all that sort of stuff. I see Scrabo. For the first time this race, actually, Scrabo's been into the wall. Yeah, it can be interesting, but we've not got many drivers, and yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. To be fair, the podium looks pretty much sealed as long as these guys don't stack it. Fubuki, Phil Babbage, and P2's up for grabs, obviously. P-Gib could get that, but does he want to really push for it? So Obi-Wan pits, he's out, fresh tyres now, he'll just do one more. This is the last lap for him now. Same for Rick, same for Soul Foods. Carrington as well when he gets round, Cutler as well. All these guys with engine damage really. Scrabo is 4.5 minutes back, so he's going to struggle to gain any positions now, is Scrabo. He's probably not bothered, just credit to him for hanging on in there. Fubuki, is he due to lap anyone else? Not really. No one's that far back yet. So Obi-Wan has pitted. I think he's just pitted to put some more fuel in. Phil and Obi-Wan, they should have enough fuel to get round. Rick, plenty of fuel on board that car, but he's also got a lot of damage. I'm sure he's just had that fixed. Has he stacked it straight away? Oh, Rick, what's gone off? I wish I could replay it and have a look, but I just can't. The buttons, in fact, why have I got the keyboard in my hand? There's no point. This game, man. This game. When you're saying this, like, the alternative is Assetto Corsa, and if you want to look at a game that's full of bugs, glitches, and just generally a horror show to play on, go on that. Like, way more of a sim, but yeah, it's not enjoyable to go on it at all. Right then, Carrington, P7. He's climbed up the ranks a little bit as Carrington. He's got Soul Foods ahead of him, 4 points from second. Soul Foods carrying a little bit of damage. Carrington could potentially get up to P6 here. After that, he's got a... Oh wait, Rick to continue. He's got a long way to go with damage as well. So P5 is realistic for these two. PS5 is to blame. Burn them all that have one. Yeah. No mate, I'm not jealous. Not jealous at all. I've been justifying it in my head, you know, saying oh, I never buy a Gen 1 of anything. I don't. I genuinely have always avoided buying like the first release consoles. A, because they're overpriced typically, and B, they tend to be buggy, and they basically rush to release things, and then they release it. I always then get the thin version later on that's generally got no bugs like the PS4 I've got the thin one, and it's been absolutely spot on. Never had a single issue with it at all. So whereas the initial PS4, if you remember, it had loads of issues, lots of them. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna bide my time. Early next year potentially I'll look at it. We shall see. So we're watching Carrington see if he can get on top of Soul Foods. 2.3 seconds is the gap. There's only nothing else really going on track. Cutler's at the back. He's got a little bit of damage. He's got some work to do to catch Carrington. Nothing interesting me overall, so I wasn't bothered. And like you said, oh yeah. Nah, you're right, mate. You're absolutely right. It's just really not worth it. Rick continues going to hammer his 2 places here because he's going to have Soul Foods try and get past him. And then, oh, Soul Foods has binned it though on trying to get past him. Rick to continue just checking his racing line, which is exactly what he should be doing, to be fair. Soul Foods actually ended up getting reset. So did Carrington. So both drivers went to go reset. So we go GR2 races. Yeah. It's just a hard race to commentate on tonight because there's all sorts of crap going on. That's all. If it wasn't as glitchy, I had my full camera controls and I watched it from the start, I'd have enjoyed it more. But this 40 minutes has been almost torturous. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the PS5. I don't think there'll be any bargain. Oh god, oh, who was that? That's Soul Foods. Oh, that's going to give Carrington a bit of a help. He's now 6.5 seconds behind that battle. It's Nissan only. It's a Nissan GR2 event, the 08 one. It's just the car that they've picked for the championship. Oh, Cutler's got engine damage as well. That's it. That's game over for Cutler. That's P8 confirmed for him. Phil Babbage pits. So why? Hang on, the time's run out. Right. No, the time's run out, boys. What are you pitting for? What? what are you pitting for? The time has run out. He's just going to come out of the pit box and finish. What the hell are you doing? There you go, Phil. There's pit crew's done all that work. Alright, they've done all that. They've got themselves ready, and then you've come out and you've just finished the race anyway. Alright, it blows my mind. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god. Oh dearie me. Carrington's up to P6. Right, come on Carrington, get P5, mate. Come on. Go and do it. 1.8 seconds, third of a lap. Bobby's didn't check the checker, so I thought of pitting. Oh, Carrington stacked it. Fuck's sake, Carrington. Well, the good news is, mate, everyone behind you's got engine damage, so yeah, just shoot your shot and you'll be alright. The glitching, mate, the glitching's been awful tonight. What happened at the start, P-Gib? Because we've got time to talk, because Fabuki's doing another lap. He's there, look, he's got another lap to do, yeah. What happened at the start? It looked like absolute... In fact, I'm going to go and have a look at the replay in a minute. Obviously I've got to wait for Fabuki to finish to have a look at that. Someone on the front row gave it beans and dropped it. Ah, right, okay. So I didn't have cameras, I couldn't see, I just saw from a distance what happened and it looked like that. And I was fully expecting a restart, I've got to be honest. I was waiting for a restart. So here comes Obi-Wan. Going to take P4 in the race. In terms of what this all does for the championship, not sure. We did lose Britsburger. I want to say this has just handed it all to Fabuki. Whether Obi-Wan crashed there because he wanted to, or that's just what happens to that, I'm not sure. Soul Food's comfortable P5 for him in the end, as long as he doesn't absolutely stack it now, but he still should be okay because everyone behind him's got engine damage. Yeah, it's been an odd race. It's been a really odd race. Absolutely dominated by this dude. When he went across the line, anyway, a minute and a half clear of anyone else. Absolutely flying has Fabuki. My guess Fabuki. Obi-Wan, then it'll be tight P3 between me and Britt. Yeah, Britt won't pick up any points for tonight, so just kind of work out. I don't even know what the point system is, or I'd have a look at it, but Fabuki, with the way he's just come in and took over the championship basically. I think he'll take it in the end, but I don't know where the tables are up to. And John does normally send them me pre-race, but he didn't today. So, no idea. Twitch affiliated now, ladies and gents, by the way. I've signed up to it. I've been affiliate for ages officially, but I've not done the sign up thing yesterday. Fabuki did miss round one. He did, yeah, so he scored no points round one, so... But he's took maximum out of everything else. So... How do you rank that? Kinda depends. So here Comer first. So Soul Food just finished as well, P5. Mr. Carrington finishing P6 in the end. Rick to continue, P7 for Rick. And Cutler's going to have P8 in the end as well. But we're watching Fabuki. Dominated every single race he's been in, I think. Let's just turn all that gubbins off and just watch him marvellous his Spanker GR2 car around the Nordschleife. Cheers, Jerry. It's not a classic, mate, is it? I'll be honest. It's not a classic. Oh, Fabuki's crashed. Or was it a glitch? Who knows? He's took out a cameraman though. Yeah, so Sunday nights for the next God knows how many weeks. I'll be looking after the Next Gen Faster M4 League. So they'll be very similar to the McGanns that I do in that it's a spec series. It's all about driver skill, so they don't want any like tyre wear or anything like that. So join me for that. Hopefully the lobbies are better. Depends. We shall see. We shall see. Cheers, Steffers. Yeah, the glitches have been... I'm not going to go on about it, obviously, but I'm just curious if the racers had it. Like, do the racers see this? Because that's got to be off. That's probably the reason why they all stacked it. Because they know these cars by now. They know how to drive these cars by now. So Fabuki in the end. Yeah, that's the glitching for you. As he goes backwards across the line. And then side to side, and yeah. So that's it. Not even a close screen. Nothing. Wow. What's going on with GT Sport? You don't score until you score. Make alpacas great again. Yeah, should do. I just want to know, what's the alpaca thing about? Nothing on my screen though. Cut those all over the road lap one though. More lift off Twitch and then glitch. Yeah. Yeah, it was all of it shot. For me it was. It might be my connection. I'm not ruling it out. But I have nothing else connected to it other than the PS4 for a reason. It's literally just the PS4 that uses my internet. That is it. Sorry whoever I messed up at the start. So it was Obi-Wan. It was you. Playing Jedi mind tricks on the opposition, mate. That's what you're doing. Alright, let me save this replay. Let's just congrats Fabuki. Don't know, it wasn't in phenomenal way, so I'm not gonna lie. Congrats Fabuki of the replay. Hopefully the replay isn't too bugged, so just bear with me while we load it up. Ba 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 ba. And then I'll get to bed. Let's get out of that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look then, shall we? Because I need a thumbnail anyway. So I can just look at this for a thumbnail. Cheers for Cobras this season, mate. No problem at all, mate. No problem. Are you doing the BMWs? You in that one? Because I'm continuing on with the Megans, obviously. So I will continue to talk nonsense over your racing. I don't even know if I'm gonna go on Rocket League tonight, you know. Phil Babbage just subscribed to me on YouTube. Cheers, Phil. Yeah, so my replay starts. I don't get the full replay. I don't even see that. What the? Yeah, so I don't know what happened at the start. No idea. I don't know. Right, I'm going to smash some sort of thumbnail together and catch you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in throughout this series, by the way. Really do appreciate your support as always. It's been good to chat to some of you as you've joined and entered. GT Sport is great, mate. He's knackered. I thought it'd save the entire replay, but it hasn't. It's saved probably the bits from when I come into it, and that's it. So, God knows. Interested to see it though, but who knows? Probably if you lot save it, we'll probably be able to see it, but I don't. I can't see it. Right, I'll leave you there. Next in line for the stream. So next up is Thursday. So Thursday I'm back with the Powermaxed Racing Megans. So that's the next gen series that I do on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. And then starting tonight officially, but for me on Sunday, is the next gen faster BMW M4 Championship. They are racing tonight, so I might do like a live stream using the replays of that lobby, providing I can get them and they work. Just so I do some comms of League One. D Whitehouse says he'll do it, but it's up to, I'll leave it up to Mark, see what he wants to do. So that's it for me. Other than that, just trying to get through coronavirus lockdown without wanting to kill everyone, and yeah, hopefully we're all doing good too. So I'll speak to you all later. Thanks for tuning in, and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.